There's never been a better time to sell or trade your used car or truck.
Davenport Auto Park is ready to buy your pre-loved vehicle. The market is hot for used cars and we're paying top dollar.
Drive into Davenport today and turn your car into cash.
You'll get a cash offer on the spot. We'll even pay off your loan and give you a ride home.
Or we'll help you pick out a new ride.
Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount. For the ride of your life and the life of your ride. Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount.
Welcome to Cuisine with Gene, and we are already laughing, aren't we, Sal?
Yes, we're having a great time.
Sal Alameda, and it rhymes with tomato, right?
Yes, close to.
But in your restaurant, which is on Sunset Avenue, right across from Wells Fargo, beside the Japanese place,
Yeah, Tokyo
restaurant.
Express.
But
Correct.
I mean, it's busting. I mean, I just hear all over town people are raving about you.
Well, it's a blessing from God, first and foremost, and lots of hard work from the team. The plan is working well. The people are receiving us very kindly, and the food speaks for itself, and we're trying to elevate our service. The place is brand new. Everybody's in love with it. I'm in love with everybody, and let's go.
Good. That works. You're in love with everybody.
Absolutely.
No, I have just all over town, and I hate to say I hadn't been there yet, but boy, I'm coming. But everywhere I go, the best this, he has the best that. I mean, you just really are knocking it out of the park.
Well, this is, at the end of the day, this is the best reward I can get out of this work. And that's why I love my work. It's a show, it's a scheme, it's a plan that you do execute. And then when you get rewarded with so much love and respect, it just adds to the flavor of that victory. Bellissimo.
And you took that location that's been empty for a really long time.
Yeah.
And it was almost, it seemed to us like overnight, wow, it's a restaurant again, because it used to be a pizza restaurant a long time ago.
Yes, it was the Pizza Hut. It wasn't a Pizza
but it
Inn
was
or...
gutted and
Yes, we
in
got
bad
it. We
disrepair.
got, Mr. Greg William helped me gutted the whole building head to toes, including electricals. So
I love
everything,
that.
everything
Head to
there was
toes.
new. Absolutely, absolutely. That was the work.
And before we start cooking, and we are cooking, folks, love brought you to Rocky Mount, right?
Yes. I got married. I got a beautiful wife, Victoria, and I have a wonderful family. Now we have a wonderful business. Again, blessing
good.
from God all over.
Great. Well, we need to be sure that all of you learn from what he's doing and then come and let him prepare it for you. So what are you going to make first?
Well, one of our best sellers at Sal's Pizza on Sunset is the Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo. This particular dish is really an amazing taste, consistency, energy supply. Everything is in this particular dish, but I like to put a little history to it. Why is it called Alfredo, fettuccine Alfredo? Who's Alfredo?
And not fettuccine Sal.
Exactly, it should have been fettuccine alla Sal. But no, Alfredo started way before I was born. He was an Italian chef that owned a restaurant in Rome back in the mid-20s, 1920s. And he wanted to add a signature move, so to speak, to his dining room. So he came up with the idea of having a dish that would be prepared on a side table right next to his guest, and he came up with the fettuccine, butter, and Parmesan cheese.
Good, basic,
very
delicious.
simple.
Yeah.
Basic. It took off. It took off, and years later, it arrived to the United States, and as Americans, we always make things better.
Well, we like to think so, or at
We
least
do.
we
No, but we do.
brag that we do.
In food, we have done. I mean, Chinese food is a perfect example for that. It arrived to us, and we liked it, and we looked, and well, it's missing something. So I believe it's the California kitchen that helped adding the garlic and the cream. So now we have...
What's not to love about garlic and cream?
Absolutely. Now we have a beautiful, heavenly mixture of liquid. Then they looked, well, fine, well, why can't we add chicken to it? They added chicken, it took off.
For protein.
Shrimps work. Broccoli is a great additive. Spinach is amazing there. So all of a sudden we have a jack of all trade that fits every taste.
And it sells, can people choose what they want with it?
Absolutely, we have the variation. We have it with chicken, we have it with shrimps, we have it with vegetables, we have it with spinach, we have it with broccoli. I mean, again, folks, when you go out to the restaurant, the menus are not the law. If they have it, they'll make it. Just ask them.
And are you in the kitchen most of the time?
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
And what days are you open?
I'm open Tuesday to Sunday. We've chosen Monday off to give the team a day off.
And are you open for lunch and dinner?
Lunch and dinner. We open at 11 a.m. and we close at 10 p.m.
And what if I want takeout? Can I
Yes,
do that?
just give us a call or go on Slice or DoorDash, Grubhub. We're all there.
That sounds great. Okay, so talk to me about this. I wanted you to point out, because I saw that you were using a type of heavy cream that I'm not familiar with, that I would really like, because I shy away from it because of the calories.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that we do at Sal's and we take care of very well. Try to use the right cream to get the consistency needed for that particular dish without adding to it. It's already a heavy dish. It's got, let's see, it's got four per serving, 415 calories. We have in fat, we have about 14 grams. Carbs, it has about 45 grams. And protein, just about 17, 18 grams. So it's already heavy. So the day you decide to eat fettuccine alfredo, don't eat another donut. But to thicken it, most people resort to one of two solutions. Either they add starch, which is really bad. I mean, I don't want to eat starch. Or they add what we call roof, which is the equal amount of butter and flour. So all of a sudden, on top of everything that I just said, they add another ounce of butter, another half an ounce of flour that goes into your body unnecessarily. And that's what I avoid.
Now, do you so you don't do the roux either?
No, I use the heavy cream and make sure it's 40%.
Okay.
Because there are different layers. If you are to use half and half, it won't work. You'll need to thicken it. If you use the less than the 40%, you will need to thicken it. But with the 40%, you'll be comfortable. In 5 minutes, you'll have a wonderful meal.
And I have not ever looked for that in a grocery store, but I'm going to start looking, or maybe even, well, I don't know if you have it drop shipped if you order like from Amazon or something like that.
I believe you can get it to Harris Teeter, Food Line.
good.
They will
But
have.
look for
they'll
the
have it in a
40%.
smaller package. They will
Well,
sell it
and I
more.
love that what you just said, you can't use half and half, because I think a lot of people would be tempted to substitute half and half. But that won't work.
It won't work. It'll be liquidy.
Okay.
If you're looking for the thickness, which is the key for this sauce. I mean, originally the idea was to make it so thick that when you pull it, it's pulling, gluey, and that's the idea.
And I historically, I would make a roux, which is I'll melt butter and then cook flour in it, and then add the liquid for the thickening. But
to
you
inflate
avoid
and
it.
thicken. Yeah, absolutely, completely.
Okay.
We don't use it. We don't use eggs. We don't use nothing.
Okay. Well, we want to watch you prepared. Okay.
Well, absolutely. What we have here, Jean, we have an ounce of butter. We have some minced garlic, black pepper, salt, and of course, Parmesan cheese. My heavy cream, 40%, I've got about 10 ounces, and a portion of fettuccine noodles.
Already cooked.
Already cooked. You can boil them to 7 to 8 minutes. Put them aside. Put them in the fridge. When you come back home, the kids are hungry. Just pull everything out. In 6 minutes, you're done.
That's much better than giving them a donut, isn't it?
Much better. Much better and
Absolutely.
healthier.
Okay. Well, let's watch you prepare it.
All right. Let's go. Little salt. Little pepper. Happy.
So you designed this kitchen.
Yes.
Exactly
Yeah,
what you wanted.
this whole thing was designed exactly with the operation.
So you took it off the burn. So
Yes, so it wouldn't burn, and your sauce, instead of white,
it's going to get brown.
I got him.
You got it? Okay.
We add the chicken.
You like a little bit of flame to it?
Absolutely, absolutely. That the heat is perfect. You always want that heat. Now
That was the 40% cream.
that's the 40% cream, a pinch of salt, a pinch of pepper, and we wait for our We get our pasta.
And it has to be fettuccine.
Fettuccine is most commonly used because remember Mr. Delilio? He used fettuccine.
I would like to point out too, I love the way with the boiling water, you've got things sectioned so you can be cooking two different types of pasta.
We can cook four. There's two more on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have a
I've never seen that
ziti
before.
in one, spaghetti in one, capellini in the other, and then as you work, you will pan away. As you can see, the sauce is settling and it's coming along, ready for your pasta.
And because it's 40%, it's thickening. Right?
Okay, here is what I would like to see the bubbles.
Yeah.
Those are the water.
Okay.
Now this was milk.
And it's evaporating.
There will be a lot more. Yes, it's reducing, and now we're almost on the contest.
Okay, wait, before you add that, let everybody see how it's kind of thickened up there. That's really, really pretty. And you've got what, about
8
chicken
ounces.
breast?
8 ounces
chicken.
and about 5 ounces chicken.
Okay.
And then we'll go immediately with
And you haven't put the cheese in yet.
no. If you put the cheese now, it's gonna melt, it's gonna stick everything to the pan. The last thing you do is your cheese.
And so as you plate it and take it in, that's when you put it on the top?
No, right
Put
here.
it in there, okay.
But if you have to put it now, it'll be all in the bottom of your pan.
What are you doing now with cooking? Are you blending the flavors?
Absolutely, I got the salt, I got my garlic working, I got everything working, and I'm just waiting for all these bubbles to reduce and my sauce to, and that's when the other people say stop right here and add starch, or they'll go with the roux. And that's what adds to the story, to the whole story, and makes it a little more heavier than supposed to.
And
Now,
you don't have to do that because
no.
you don't have the roux because you have the 40% heavy cream.
and we have the expertise to wait for it, deal with it on a high heat without burning it. And basically,
Be done on an electric stove as well?
absolutely, absolutely. It'll take a little longer, but I wanted the viewer to see how fast that was. We took it and now we have, the meal is ready.
I can tell it's really cooked down.
Absolutely. You see the sauce now? When you see that, that's it, you stop.
Oh, yeah.
Meal ready, let's get us a plate.
And that was really fast too.
Absolutely.
There's never been a better time to sell or trade your used car or truck.
Davenport Auto Park is ready to buy your pre-loved vehicle. The market is hot for used cars and we're paying top dollar.
Drive into Davenport today and turn your car into cash.
You'll get a cash offer on the spot. We'll even pay off your loan and give you a ride home.
Or we'll help you pick out a new ride.
Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount. For the ride of your life and the life of your ride. Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount.
Your cabinets draw the most attention in your kitchen. They have to last through the hard use of a happy home. Family dinners, game nights, late night snacks, and parties. So when it's time to upgrade or to renovate that kitchen of yours, maybe even to build that dream kitchen in your new home, do you really want to settle for cabinets that could be subpar, do you? Where can you find quality cabinets along with customer service that you can depend on? The solution is simple. You buy your cabinets from a locally owned family business, Magasin Cabinets. Magasin Cabinets sells cabinets that combine solid traditional quality construction with the hand-finished look that is simply stunning when on display.
Customer service was great. I had a warm feeling about the whole situation. So, at the end of the day, I felt great about coming here and giving him my business.
The owners, Dennis and Lorna, pride themselves on their work and ensuring your satisfaction. When it's time to upgrade, choose Magasin. They have a quality you can trust from locals you can depend on.
That was so much fun for you to take us to your kitchen, and we're going to go back again shortly,
Yes.
right?
Yes. What we're going to do, what I want the viewer to learn something quick. It's this particular dish, spaghetti aglio olio. Spaghetti, garlic, and olive oil.
Okay.
It's the fastest meal that you can offer a member of the family or the whole family, and it's less than 5 minutes. But you got to do it right. It is one of the top 10 most popular pasta dishes in the world.
Is it a side dish? Because I'm just thinking when I used to feed my sons growing up, I always had some protein in it, or do you add? Can you add protein to that?
You could if you want to, but here the time is the essence. What I'm saying is I got like a teenager coming home from a football game or training and hungry, and mom, where's the food? And you haven't done anything, you just came from work. Don't panic. 3 minutes, send it to him, he'll love it.
So if you were to add a protein, though, because I mean, if he's been
chicken would be a great thing. If you have it pre-cooked and just throw it in the pan, that will work. If you want to throw some vegetables in it, that will work. But the original form of it, all Italian, grew up with it, is spaghetti, garlic, olive oil. Of course, with the variation of the salt and pepper and the Parmesan cheese.
Okay, for olive oil. Is there any particular type
extra
of olive oil?
virgin, the best form you can eat, because those are the necessary fatties. Again, here is the eating habit. There are certain fatties that your body doesn't need, and there are others that you do need. Olive oil is the one that you need. So if you are to substitute any oil used in the kitchen with olive oil, you're done with that department.
And garlic, do you peel your own garlic and mince it all?
I do. I get it. Actually, I buy it peeled. And then we mince it ourselves at the store and drench it in olive oil.
And that's right here. Well,
That's
you
exactly
minced
what
it.
Yes.
I mean, it's really small.
Yes.
And what about the type of Parmesan cheese?
Parmesan cheese, we have our suppliers they send us right now really with the market is what's available. But there are certain brands that I usually use that sometimes are available and others are not.
So what type of spaghetti? Because there's thin
Spaghetti noodles get usually, again, it's
what's
your
available?
preference.
Oh, your preference, okay.
Some like the number 8, some like the 12. In the store I use number 8, which is not very thin like an angel hair, but not as thick as some of the spaghetti, like number 12.
Your restaurant's very family oriented, isn't it?
We are all about family.
Okay. And you've got pizza, but then you've got all these pasta dishes too.
We got pasta dishes, we got sandwiches, we got salads, we got soups. Oh my God, we have soups out of the world.
Wow. My husband loves soup. What about desserts? Do you have desserts?
Right now we have cannolis, we have cheesecakes, and we're working on our tiramisu. It's just my time hasn't been allowing me to make it.
I think all that just sounds, wonderful. And I asked you during the break where you grew up, and you gave me an interesting answer, but your accent would indicate that you were born abroad.
Yes, I grew up in England, funny enough. My hometown is Sheffield. I spent lots of time in Palermo. I spent lots of time in Rome. I went back to England, back and forth between. And then when I moved to North America, I kind of cut ties with both, with the whole continent. I haven't been back in a long time. And that's shortage of time and business.
And how long have you been in
the States?
Cooking? No.
In the cooking, most of my adult life. I started cooking when I started going to school. I was putting myself through university at the University of Toronto, and I was in a math program there, and I needed money. I ran out of money, so I started working at night in restaurants. Then got into pizzas, and that was that. I stayed there ever since.
You just love it, don't you?
Oh, I love it, absolutely.
Okay, well, we're going to go back to your restaurant, and then we're going to end when your lovely wife joins us, and you're going to
Victoria, she'll be there.
serve
and then
a
we'll
meal
serve
to
it.
us.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Your cabinets draw the most attention in your kitchen. They have to last through the hard use of a happy home. Family dinners, game nights, late night snacks, and parties. So when it's time to upgrade or to renovate that kitchen of yours, maybe even to build that dream kitchen in your new home, do you really want to settle for cabinets that could be subpar, do you? Where can you find quality cabinets along with customer service that you can depend on? The solution is simple. You buy your cabinets from a locally owned family business, Magazine Cabinets. Magazine Cabinets sells cabinets that combine solid traditional quality construction with the hand-finished look that is simply stunning when on display.
Customer service was great. I had a warm feeling about the whole situation. So, at the end of the day, I felt great about coming here and giving him my business.
The owners, Dennis and Lorna, pride themselves on their work and ensuring your satisfaction. When it's time to upgrade, choose Magazine. They have a quality you can trust from locals you can depend on.
There's never been a better time to sell or trade your used car or truck.
Davenport Auto Park is ready to buy your pre-loved vehicle. The market is hot for used cars and we're paying top dollar.
Drive into Davenport today and turn your car into cash.
You'll get a cash offer on the spot. We'll even pay off your loan and give you a ride home.
Or we'll help you pick out a new ride.
Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount. For the ride of your life and the life of your ride. Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount.
And we have got the most incredible smelling and looking food, Sal. And we've got Victoria, your lovely wife.
Yes,
here,
yes.
And Sandra Smith, of course, the station manager.
Glad to be here.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
And you asked for a spoon. Are we going to swirl? Is that how you?
Yes.
That's the proper way to eat it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, it didn't take time to prep this meal, but it'll take a long time to eat and enjoy. Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. I think I'm going to be hanging it out of my mouth here.
Salad's delicious, thank you.
So,
Thank you. Delicious.
Good.
this is the beautiful thing about Italian food. You could quickly turn things around and make something that everybody loves and enjoy and actually ask for it over and over again.
Yes.
And be the same process.
This sauce. Tell us again. I mean, it's just a great blend.
Absolutely. You remember that heat?
Uh-huh.
That you said, oh my God, the heat?
Yeah.
That's the heat. That's what's working so fast. It's like an induction cooking. High flame, everything in, everything out. They're just marrying flavors.
And so when people come here to eat, and again, you were on Sunset, right across from Wells Fargo,
Yes.
and very, very convenient. 60 people you can accommodate at one time.
60 here, and we've got another 30 on the patio.
But wow, I bet you can really get their food pretty quickly, can't you?
Yes, yes. Well, what holds us is the line in the order. It's not the dish itself. It's of course the sizes of the tables. We get tables, 18 people, 15 people, and that's what kind of like takes time.
And it's Monday, the day you're closed, and I had to tell people, you will not believe how many people at 3:30 in the afternoon have come to the door wanting to come in and eat.
Yes,
So-
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is why I don't want to be in the building. I cannot say no to people, and they want it, but we have to give the team a day off.
Well, it's a real tribute to you that you have so many people, even on the day you're closed, they're begging to come in because they miss it so much.
It's delicious food, everything made fresh and ready to serve.
And what's your role here?
I come in and try to help him out if he needs anything. Run
With
errands for
hiring,
him.
I saw you interviewing
She's not
somebody
telling
down.
the truth. She takes care of the whole front.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
The level of service that we enjoy here at Sal's is contributed to her. The coaching, training process in the front, she's taken over from day one. She's been an angel. She saved my life outside in the front more than once. Victoria is very versed with the business, of course, but she's also a wonderful human being and a great Christian. So when she talks to people, people sense that in her. And if we do get in troubles and Victoria is in the front, she's leading, resolving that trouble, countenance is resolved.
Who wouldn't want to do business with a man who talks that way about his wife?
I know.
I'm loving it.
How blessed I am.
Yeah, thank you. Well, and we are so glad you're in Rocky Mount. Thank you for being here, and thank you for feeding people and making helping them create wonderful experiences.
It is my pleasure. I consider myself blessed to be here. Thank you, Rocky Mount. And again, back to my old promise, the freshest ingredients in the market.
Good way to end. Thank you, and thank you for joining us.
There's never been a better time to sell or trade your used car or truck.
Davenport Auto Park is ready to buy your pre-loved vehicle. The market is hot for used cars and we're paying top dollar.
Drive into Davenport today and turn your car into cash.
You'll get a cash offer on the spot. We'll even pay off your loan and give you a ride home.
Or we'll help you pick out a new ride.
Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount. For the ride of your life and the life of your ride. Davenport Auto Park, Rocky Mount.